Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now in this video I'm going to review two fantastic books that I got from the Dark Side magazine. They have an arm where they publish big special books about different aspects of horror movies. I've already got a couple in my collection which I've shown in previous videos, but I just have to show you these two latest ones what I've got because they're absolutely fantastic, just like the other ones. So the first one I'd like to show you is one called British Horror Films. Just look at that, guys. Fantastic. Yeah, this covers all the British horror movies outside Hammer and Amicus. I'll just read you a bit of the back just to give you an idea of the contents. Following on from our hugely popular volume on Hammer and Amicus films, we are proud to be able to complete a terrifying trilogy with this exhaustively researched and simply stunning illustrated book on the many great British horror movies made by companies such as Tygon and Tyburn, and cult directors like Pete Walker, Terence Fisher, Freddie Francis, Michael Reeves and Norman J. Warren. Along the way we cover the movies of the great Todd Slaughter, Britain's unsung horror star, and Suze Ealing's chilling ghost story compendium Dead of Night. To tell the full story of British horror cinema, Dark Side editor Alan Bryce has enlisted some of today's most highly respected genre authors, award-winning writers such as Simon Fitzjohn, John Hamilton and Dennis Meckel. Previously illustrated throughout with never before published stills, posters and lobby cards and candid photographs, this lavish book is an essential purchase for any fan of British horror films. I would certainly second that, guys. Just look at that. I'll just show you the inside now. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, absolutely love these books. And Dark Side are really on the money publishing these volumes. There's the late great Vincent Price's Dr. Vibes. If you're a horror fan, especially of British movies, I highly recommend that you grab yourself a copy of these books because it's a great series by the Dark Side magazine. As I say, every fan of British horror films should have these volumes in the collection. Some fantastic stills I've never seen before. Just look at that, guys. Yeah, so they're like sort of like little encyclopedias really of British horror films and that. And as I say, a lot of the stills that there's Bela Lugosi there, the mystery of the Mary Celeste, guys. Packed with lavish photographs and information, guys. Boris Karloff there, the ghoul. So I'm building up a nice collection of these now. These Dark Side books. Dead of Night, the very first horror anthology movie, British horror anthology movie. Starts with the ball rolling for the Amicus movies and other similar anthology movies. I won't show you every page, guys, because it's quite a bulky volume. I'll just show you bits of it. There's a great movie, ghost story movie there, Blind Spirits. But Alan Bryce and the Dark Side, do a fantastic job with these publications. They really do. And always excited to see a new release and that. Ideal publications for any horror fan. They really are. Just look at that. I get the Dark Side magazine every month when it comes out. Yeah, it's a fantastic circus of horrors there, guys. Fantastic movie. Yeah, it's a fantastic magazine, the Dark Side. Very well produced in that, and just like these volumes, packed with lavish photographs and information about different aspects of the horror genre. But these are these are the icing on the cake, guys. If you're a Dark Side fan, these publications, they're just fantastic. So many, hundreds of photographs. Vincent Price there, the Witchfinder General. So many wonderful photos and that, many of which, as I say, I've never seen before. Boris Karloff, the master of horror. Yeah, I highly recommend, as I say, if you're a horror fan, grab yourself the House of the Long Shadows, all horror stars all together. Fantastic movie, great twist as well. Sheila Keith, Frightmare. They called her the distaff Boris Karloff. I'd certainly echo that. Norman J. Warren movies. Yeah, so as I say, guys, if you're a horror fan, especially the British horror cinema, I'd highly recommend these volumes by The Dark Side. You just go along to the website and you've got them all there, a list of them, so you just order them online, yeah. So that's the first one, British horror films, fantastic. Now, if you thought that was awesome, wait you see this one. This is the very latest publication by Dark Side. Actually, I was one of the first to order this, and as such, I was entitled to get my name in it. They published a list of names. The first so many people to order it would get the name inside here, and my name is in here. For anybody, you need a magnifying glass though, because to see all the names and that. But anyway, this is called Classic Screen Monsters, and the title says it all, really, guys. It covers every aspect of our favourite, monster creatures from the cinema, Universal, studios like that. And it's packed again, just like the other one, with lavish illustrations, just an awesome book. Some Hammer movies in here as well, but it's primarily the older movies, the Universal. I'll just read you a bit at the back. There's the back there, guys, all the famous monsters. The Wolfman, Frankenstein, Dracula, icons of cinema, and the monsters that got me into horror movies. Here there be monsters. This age-old saying is largely attributed to warnings found on the very old maps, charting largely unexplored parts of the world. Of course, in the case of this stunning new Dark Side book, it's an inviting welcome message for explorers of the cosily creepy, interested in charting the history of some of the screen's most iconic beings. You've got Boris Karloff's soulful portrait of the Frankenstein monster, which made him an overnight success. And then you've got Bela Lugosi, Lon Chaney Jr.'s The Wolfman, yeah, all of Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein. They're all in here, guys, yeah. So if you love the classic Universal monsters, especially, I would highly recommend, just like the other one, highly recommend that you go onto the Dark Side website and get yourself a copy of this. It's a fantastic book. I'll just show you the inside of it, guys. There's the great Boris Karloff. There's the Frankenstein monster. Bela Lugosi as Dracula. These need to be on every horror fan's shelf. They really do. And here's all the names here, guys. I ordered the first few copies. Yeah. So I'm just looking for my name now here. There I am, there, guys. Alan Toner. Just there, guys. Yeah, so it's a great honour to be featured in this book and that, yeah. So yeah, just like the other one, as I say, packed with fantastic photographs. There's a Creature from the Black Lagoon, Julie Adams, yeah, packed with hundreds of lavish photographs of all the monsters what we love, as I say, Frankenstein, Dracula, the Wolfman, they're all in here, guys. I can't fault these books at all, because they're just absolutely fantastic books. These Dark Side publications, they really are, yeah. A lot of these photographs evoke memories of when I used to collect the famous monsters magazines as a kid, which were very, very hard to get in Britain, and there used to be a couple of news agents in where I live on Merseyside, where they used to stock these books similar to these, well, the American horror magazines actually, and it had all big photographs in like this of the monsters and that. But these are the ultimates in horror. And horror publications really are. They really are. And what I like about them, sometimes they show you movies what you've never heard of. As you say to yourself, oh, I'm not familiar with that movie. And here's my all-time favourite horror movie, guys. Hammer Horror, The Curse of Frankenstein, starring the late great Christopher Lee and the late great Peter Cushing. Yeah, packed, an absolute mine of information. These are. They really, they're just fantastic. I can't recommend them enough. There's the very first Dracula Nosferatu, played by Max Schreck. And then you've got there's what's in with the other books, guys, in this series, a preview. Yeah, I've got them. So yeah, as I say, so they're definitely worth adding if you're a horror fan. You need to get these books, because they're just absolutely. I mean, I could sit here all afternoon uttering superlatives about them. They're that good. So there you go, guys. Two great publications by Dark Side, the Dark Side magazine. You've got British horror films, and then you've got classic screen monsters. So if if you're a horror fan, guys, I can't recommend these highly enough. They're just fantastic, packed with, as you've just seen, packed with fantastic photos of the famous monsters we love, and coupled with loads and loads of information, all about the movies and that, the actors and that, the producers and that, the years they were made, yeah. Oh, they're just brilliant, yeah. So full marks to Alan Bryce at the Dark Side magazine, for bringing out these wonderful, wonderful publications. And they'd make an ideal Christmas present as well. If you know somebody who's a horror fan and they haven't got these, they'd make a great Christmas present, yeah. Okay, guys, have you got any of these Dark Side publications? Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of them and that. Oh, they're just fantastic. They really are, yeah, as I say. And if you like the video, please feel free to share, subscribe, comment, yeah. Okay, guys, that's it. Yeah, take care. Bye for now. If you enjoyed watching this video, guys, you might like to check out my website at www.alantoner.com. You'll be able to find out a little bit more about my work as a writer and all the books I have published to date. Thanks for watching.